Hi, I'm Mike Gould, founder and president of Hounds University, home to the smartest dogs on earth. Today we've just introduced into our Turbo Boot Camp training our friends Rocky, and Duke. I'm trying to figure them out. So the first 24 hours they're here, we really monitor them. We start to modify their feeding schedules, and we put structure in their life. So Duke, they're yearlings. They're both teenagers, so they don't know much. So the first thing we do is monitor, make sure they can hear, they can see, they can smell. We do all this kind of preliminary testing in the first 24 hours. And most importantly, we put structure in their lives. They're pack animals that need leadership. So rather than bite them, like Mama used to do, we use these specific nylon collars. The biggest mistake most of my Turbo Boot Camp training clients do, when this wears out or they lose it or something happens to it, they go out and they put a different type of collar on. Putting a different type of collar on the dog is like putting different size wheels on your car. It affects the whole program. So stick with these. You can't get them anywhere but from us. So we order them specially. They're nylon, that they don't shrink, they don't stretch, and we fit each dog with them. So the first thing we've done, these two dogs have quite opposing personalities. Duke, kind of laid back, a little slower, he's not hyper, let's put it that way. So everybody has a different personality. It doesn't matter the breed, whether you're Irish, German, Italian, everyone in your family has a different personality. Some are confident, some are shy. And now we have our friend Rocky. And the reason I don't remember names, because it's not necessary. The dogs, I know who they are. They know who I am. Names are labels that humans put on them. The dogs aren't assigned names in the wild, right? Domestic pack or a litter of dogs don't get names. They get named by humans. It's not relevant. The mother don't name their dogs. So we're going to always praise good behavior. This is pretty simple. We got to teach and shape behavior. So Rocky, 6 months old, he's like wound up like a clock. So each one of them needs so it's like a shy child and a very confident child. Some version of that. You can use human words, but we're not going to let them jump. We're not going to let them pull on this leash. We're going to love. I already found Duke's spot that he likes. It's right here. Because some of these spots they can't get to because they don't have thumbs. So we can reach part of their bodies they can't reach, right? So here I got this. Then my little friend Rocky decided to leave the pack, and I said no. But I didn't say it in human language. We don't talk, they don't process human language. We speak dog to dog, human to human. So this is about balancing energy. I got my little friend, a puppy, 6 months old. Then I have a teenager, and he wants something under there. I don't have to be an animal behaviorist to know this little puppy sees a toy or something under there, or food. So we're going to teach balance. So we're going to begin today. Every day we build on what we want. Some dogs will do a little better than others, but we move fast. Turbo, fast as much as the dogs can deal with it, and as much as, at the end of the day, the human owners. If you don't reinforce this, we're just setting behaviors. If you don't reinforce the behaviors, you're wasting everybody's time and money, most importantly. So we're going to look forward to this. We're going to go outside and just teach the dogs to walk on a leash without pulling. So continuing with the training, it's about relaxing and being a leader. We live up here, the dogs live down there. So we don't want them jumping, and we never want tension on this leash, pulling. So this is tension, this is not. So we're going to work each dog individually in this very fundamental concept that the dog can't pull a human. So we put our leash and collar on, it's the right collar, the right size, and we're going to start to teach the dogs to heel, which means walk on our left without pulling. And that means if there's a rabbit or anything. The difficulty is, again, this is a tough little dog. Whether the human beings are going to be able to reinforce this, we're going to do everything we can to teach you this skill. But it is a skill that has to be developed. Move a little faster there. So as you can see, two different dogs. I'm going to work with Rocky, heel, and we're walking together. Good. We're correcting bad behavior. A correction is a snap of the leash. Rocky, sit. Sit. Here's the correction. Sit. Rocky, sit. Good. Correction. Loose leash. This is one of 12 days they're not going to pull on this leash. This is very early on in the training. We're going to build, build, build. Heel. Thanks. We'll talk to you later. Okay, so part of our training involves a very holistic. So this is very early on in our turbo training. Dogs are outside doing what dogs do, meaning they're sniffing the ground, but they're always under our supervision, and they always have a leash and collar on. And they get allowed to do what they normally can't do in the house. So they can run, they can dig, they can jump. They can't jump on humans, but they can do all these wonderful things. So this is analogous to a child being in the schoolyard. So both dogs have completely different personalities, and they're both difficult in their own way. So the younger dog, Rocky, who? Rocky, sorry, is hyperactive dog, 6 months old. The Duke is more laid back. But so both of their personalities are, as I said earlier, is a completely opposite. So it makes them a little difficult. But they have to be inside, outside. We can meet the dog's needs in 20 minutes, meaning they've been out on the field now for 10 minutes. They're going to pee. They're going to poop. Now, this is your backyard. Leash and collars must be on. Then the dogs, allow the dogs to be dogs without interfering. As long as they're not doing anything destructive or dangerous, we let them do what they want, like a child in a playground.